So I've only been away for 5 days and I've come home and all the pumpkins have got mildew on them, so I'm going to prune off all the bad leaves. It's not a pest or anything, but as in an insect spreading it, it is actual mildew and it's airborne spread. So it's because of the bit of damp weather we had while I was away, and it's just so humid. So I'm gonna try and save as much as I can and prune off all the horrible stuff. I don't know if you can see all these white insects flying around, but they're aphids off of the swede that I've just thinned out. I've noticed they've got a few bugs on them, so I have mixed up some neem oil and some washing up liquid and going to give them a spray. So I've cut off a lot of the very bad leaves. I've sprayed it all with neem oil, and I'll just keep an eye on it over the next couple of days and see if I need to take any more off. Hopefully not. So this is a couple of days on after spraying with the neem oil. It seems to have worked. Nothing seems to be getting worse. So I'm quite happy with that. If you don't have neem oil, you can mix up a milk solution and spray on, and that will also counteract the mildew. I might give it another spray tonight when it cools down, just to double check. Got a bit of a jungle down here going on, but that's a good sign. It means it's not all dead. Obviously going to need a bit of a sort out, but pull those onions up this today. Ooh, the leeks over there are doing well. Done well in the tyres. I'm going to cut some of these leaves off of this butternut squashes so they don't get mould like I did at home, just to keep the air flowing around it. Ooh, it's gone mental in here. Oh, sprouts have done well. Again, those marigolds are really doing their job well in with the sprouts by the looks of it. I have got peas in the middle there somewhere, but today's job is to get the rest of these first earlies in. I wonder if Mr. Rabbit will appear. It's our first orange pumpkin, so he won't be long, but the rest of the potatoes are beginning to shoot a bit. I did give them a really hard prune before. Well, not a hard prune, but I did give them a really good prune before I left. But yeah, let's get the rest of these these 2 rows of first earlies. That's today's job. That's the first earlies all up. I'm just going to leave them in the sun for a couple of hours just to dry off a little bit. But I wanted to show you some potatoes that I left in that were self-seeders. So I'm just pulling up the onions, and I obviously have got a couple of self-seeding potatoes in here. And I just want to show you that you can still get a crop off of them really nicely by just letting them grow. So all those over there again will have potatoes in. So if you don't need an area to plant anything else, you could just let it rest and put a bit of compost on it for next year, and the patch will regrow. I've poured the rhubarb up today, ready for pickling this batch. The ones on the left are what grew outside, and the other ones, or what I grew in the polytunnel, the green polytunnel. They've done all right, but they're obviously not as big as the ones that have grown outside. But I did have a nice crop of peas out of the polytunnel, so that's nice. Everything's doing really well in the polytunnel while I've been away. The automatic watering systems worked really well. These are the courgettes that I'm going to plant out this week. The cucumbers have done really well. They've got loads, they've got really big. So I'm going to pick a load of these today, ready for pickling. There's about 8 on there. Green beans or runner beans are flowering, but not doing anything yet. But all the seeds that I put in, or most of the seeds I put in before I went away, have done something, so they'll be transplanted this week. Got some bigger tomatoes coming now, obviously not ripe yet, and a lot of baby tomatoes. Oh, my first, just spied them, my first red tomatoes, so that's nice. Got a little bit of lettuce in there still. That's just weed. I didn't do much in that bit before I went away. And that's rocket, again needs a bit of a prune back.